Hi, I'm Steve Bertrand from the WGN Newsroom, and I want to welcome you to our new studios. As you know, if you listened, that we've moved off the first floor, all of our offices and everything, and we're up on the 7th floor of the Tribune Tower now. We're still going to keep the showcase studio on Michigan Avenue, so if you come by to check us out there, you still can. But otherwise, we've got some really cool new studios and some people walking out the door right now.
Edit that out.
This is Beth Short, and John Williams, producer. This is Paul. This is John. Wait, stop. We're doing a
I
tour.
didn't know you were
John,
videotaping.
I thought I was doing the video.
anything can happen. That's what's really exciting.
I didn't wear a tie because I didn't think I was going to do the video
That's
tour.
clearly a clip-on, right?
So welcome to the hallway. This is Steve Bertrand. Let's keep moving.
No, we're going in this way. That's the worst. Get a close-up on this knot. That is the worst tie knot I've ever seen in my life.
It's not a knot. It's a casual, hey, I work here knot, not a I got dressed for the video knot.
So we're doing a
The
tour.
knot.
You're not doing. What are you doing now? You don't have.
We're going upstairs, hot dogs and ice cream on the roof.
Well, give us a word or two about the new studios.
Well, they're wonderful. We have the best engineers in the country. We got the best equipment in the country, and I don't know how to work it. So,
McConnell says it's easy.
yeah, McConnell lies every day.
John Williams, Paul, Beth. What's up? Thanks, you guys. All right, so we'll show you now. They're gone. I often go into John's office and steal his books, and that's true. This is the programming area where all of the offices are, and I'll walk you around the studios a little bit later. But right now, let's check out where people work. This is John Williams' office with Best Work. And I'm not kidding. I usually come in here because they always have a pile of books that people have sent them, and when they leave to go do their show, I go through the books and see which ones I want. And really, John's so scattered he never misses them. He has no idea. Stephanie, we're giving a tour of the new studios. This is Gary's producer. This is Gary's office here, but he's not here.
He's not, no, he might be upstairs at the staff.
Oh, that's right. We're
barbecue.
kind of having a barbecue today. That's why we've got some free time.
So, yeah.
So what do you think of the new studios?
I really enjoy them. It's so nice to work in a nice, clean, new environment.
It's a lot of fun. We're all together again. We've got windows.
We are.
Couldn't
We
be
love
better.
that. Yeah, it's
All right,
great.
say goodbye to the camera.
Bye.
All right, let's go check out them. We'll go check out the studios now. All right, so now we're in Studio A, and this is actually on the corner overlooking Michigan Avenue. Mike McConnell, midday host, is here. What do you think of the new digs?
I love it up here.
Yeah.
I do. I mean, you get the crowd going down the street down there, but down here, if you get your head in just the right place, you can see down to the water tower. Going the other way, you can
Is that
see.
your phone? Because you're
That's
not
not.
supposed to.
That's not mine. No,
Because
I'm a professional.
no phones when we're
I wouldn't
doing
have a phone in a
Okay,
studio
I
like
appreciate
this.
that. Right. So you were saying, what were you saying?
If you get your head in just the right spot, see
Right.
down to the water tower. This way, you get a river view. It's a
Right.
slice of river view, about that wide.
Right.
No, I love it up here. The facilities are fantastic. We have this, and then you come through here. News. That's
Yeah.
Steve Bertrand's button right there. Traffic is Mary Vanderbilt, but I'm in here. Business. Orion Samuelson right there. Dave Ennett on sports right there. And then we have music or whatever bumper music typically that Kristen would play from the other room. We have commercials. Vault 1 is what you hit for commercials. And then these are, you want to play CDs, other options you might have. I don't really use anything on that half of the board. And then when it comes to the monitors, this phone system is fantastic. But I like it. It looks
Good.
like a phone. In the Showcase studio, it doesn't really even look like a phone.
Right.
So, like, what's ringing?
All right, well, listen, thanks. I appreciate it. Jim Carollo's here, too. He's the head engineer and kind of the person who's put all this together. So Mike gave us a quick tour, but why don't you tell us come on over here and tell us what's... Well, yeah, what's significant about, why is this material updated over what we used to use? Why is it more important?
Okay, well, these studios are all digital, and they're laid out. We have two air studios, Studio A and Studio B. This is the one closest to Michigan Avenue, called Studio A, and it has the ability to do all the things that we did with the analog studios, but it has a couple of pluses, such as up on the shelf we have cameras where you can simultaneously look at all the other locations, such as news, traffic, sports, and business.
Yeah, we used to have one camera for each person,
Right.
and now it's like a collage.
Yeah, this is a split screen. And then in the other rooms where those people are, they will also be able to see the talent cameras for these rooms.
Now, what about this monitor? Oh, jeez!
Good thing there was no,
You knew that, didn't you?
yeah.
I really did a bad job of setting that up. You should see JC jump. And then we'll check out some of the other studios now. So if you just follow me, we'll go into the next one up here on the 7th floor. Actually, this is the studio bathroom. They've got their own bathroom here. Very few people go in there. And the other thing we're getting used to is the doors, no kidding, are very hard to open so that you can't tell if they're push or pull. So everyone says, pull to open. Watch.
Good job.
Come on. So, who's yelling in there?
I don't think I can plug it.
Oh, we're going to have to beep you out. This is Mary Vandeveld.
Hello.
We're doing a video show. Why don't you show her the traffic? Can you beep? You can beep on this. Go ahead. See the doors, what I told you? All right, now here we are in Mary's studio.
Traffic looks good. You can see on the map here, if traffic is bad, I would have all my red marks on the map. But right now it's flowing smoothly. Green, lines are good.
Now,
Yellow.
JC was talking about the camera, so show the cameras how you can see how I've got that collage screen.
Yes, and if I sit down, there, you'll see me.
And wave once and you can see the latency.
See? There's sports guys coming in, Dave Bennett. There he is, Big O. So we can see everybody.
So this is the producer's room for Studio A. We saw Mike McConnell through there, and this is where Kristen Decker, his producer, sits, or Beth Swerk, where John Williams sits, or all of the rest of them. They can see in there in the studio and the host, and this is sort of the master control for them.
So they can play music leading into breaks and coming out of breaks and so forth. They can screen the phone calls as they did in our previous studio. They can play commercials from this room, start them, stop them. They have an intercom that talks to the rest of the station. Time of day, locked to the satellite system.
So if there was a studio that we've been in so far that when no one's around, that the producers would most likely party in, which one would it be? This one or would it be A?
This is the biggest. Studio
Right.
A is the biggest, so it has the most room. You
Right.
can see it's pretty spacious in here.
But there's the windows there too, so if you had dancers, people could see from the outside.
Yeah, to see that you have blinds.
You have blinds, right, so they- And there's much more table space there for, like guys like Jim Holland to dance on the table.
I've seen that.
You have seen that?
You don't want to
No?
see that too often.
You've seen that though, right? Okay, good. Let's check out, what do we call the other studio?
Studio B.
Studio B.
It's right after A.
Oh, I got you, okay. Studio A. I'm really not kidding about the doors. So this is Studio B. This is where Jonathan Brandmeier does his shows in the morning, and then it's used for some other things too, right?
Yes, we do Milton Rosenberg in the evening out of here, and Rick Hogan on Sunday mornings comes out of here. And this is set up to be a host and co-host studio. So he has the ability to play all of these devices. This is a hard drive containing 500 or 600 different pieces of audio. Then he has another automation system that has the ability to play additional cuts that work in conjunction with his producer, Hector, who sends him information and they can interact.
So they're communicating by almost instant message.
Exactly.
Right.
And then this is for playing the commercials. For playing the commercials, it's as simple as just hit the start button and they play themselves.
Right.
So
So
all they have to do is-
you can't screw it up.
You can, but it's hard.
Okay. Okay, so this is the control room for Studio B, and right now we're in Cubs baseball, right?
Right.
So what does that mean?
It means that Bob here is controlling the audio that's coming in from the ballpark, and he's sending that to not only WGN radio, but also to the network stations on the Cubs network. And we actually have two different sets of commercials that we play. Commercials for WGN radio and commercials for the flagship. And he's controlling all of that from this control center.
So Bob, we were talking earlier about engineers and dancing and things. Of all the engineers who work here, who do you think is the best dancer?
Bill Murdoch.
Bill Murdoch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So incoming baseball games, and hockey games, and Northwestern games, all of that comes in on these ISDN codecs is what they're called. Basically, we're taking it in on a digital telephone.
Right.
We also have the newer version, which is, these are internet codecs, and the person on the other end literally plugs into an internet line, and then the audio comes through the internet line.
Watch, Mary's going to be upset again.
2022. Hello.
What I tell you?
Go ahead.
No, see, it's a
Welcome
fake
to the
smile. It's a
newsroom.
totally fake smile.
See, I'm everywhere.
Bring him in.
Bringing them in.
All right, come on in. This is the
Go.
newsroom. So this is the new WGN newsroom, and I have to say that we are so happy to be here for a number of reasons. One is we've got windows, and this is Judy Pilek, our news manager,
Managing editor.
managing
Fire.
editor. I forgot her title. Anyway, so Judy's the managing editor, and we really do. I mean, I've worked here for 27 years and have never had a window, so that's kind of fun. And also, for the people in the newsroom, we were separated from the station for more than 2 years. We were with the reporters at the Tribune on their 4th floor, which is nice, a lot of benefits, but we missed the people with the radio station, just walking around like I'm doing today. So we're back. This is the newsroom. We've got different workstations. Actually, Dave Marzullo, who's holding the camera, works out of this spot here and does a lot of our internet work, all of our internet work. And over here is the workstation, the anchor desk, where we do the news. So I sit here in the mornings and read my script off of this computer. I write off of this one. These are all my boards, and then I watch generally a couple television stations to see what's going on. But it's nice because I'm in the corner now and I can see everyone else who's out there. Andrea Darlis in the corner, working feverishly, getting ready for her shift. Excuse me. And I've always got my Marquette coffee mug nearby, so we're fine.
Okay. Two of us, okay, we got it.
So now we're going into sports. We're getting a video tour here, guys. Jordan Burnfield, Dave Ennett, intern Katie.
Yep.
See?
Can we help you?
I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
So we're just getting a tour of the street. Just tell them a little about, this is the corner office, this is the prime real estate here.
Well, we have windows. We didn't have windows. That's probably a recurring theme
Yeah,
here.
it
We
is.
didn't have windows at our old sports office. But basically, this is our on-air position, and so when I'm doing sports in the morning, I sit here. We're getting ready for a Cubs broadcast right now, so Jordan and Katie are working on that, and I can look at the back of Steve's head. in the
Which is
newsroom.
always very nice.
Sometimes I can even see over him.
Right.
So, but it's great. Actually, we have a variety of television stations available to us in here, so we can watch multiple games at once.
Now, speaking of games, really, sometimes I play solitaire. Can you see me when I play solitaire in the morning?
You call it solitaire.
No. I will sometimes, if there's a long break or if I'm taking a break. Have you ever seen me play solitaire?
No, I really haven't.
Good,
But now I'll watch for that.
I've never been at this angle. I had no idea you could actually see me do that. So it's only happened once or twice.
Yeah, I'll look for that.
I'm good. So here's Orion Samuelson's office. Beautiful studio. He's got the nicest light, very warm.
But I'm going to change that and make it even warmer.
Are you?
Yes.
A little brighter.
Yeah. Yeah. Little different type bulb.
So can you tell us a little bit about your digs real quick?
Can tell you about my digs. First of all, I have 2 screens in front of me. This one gives me all of the up-to-the-minute markets that I need throughout the day and all of the information from my business reports. This allows me to do the recording of my syndicated shows and my Saturday morning show. I have my FFA chair. I don't know if you can see it, but there was room for my FFA chapter up here. That's a gift from my wife many years ago. And yeah, it's very comfortable. Plus, I can almost see a car on Michigan Avenue if I bend over far enough and look out the window.
Everyone has brought up the window.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, it does make a difference.
Yeah. And you know, the other thing that's interesting is how much we're almost now all encapsulated by video monitors.
Well, I never leave my desk.
Right.
I do all of my air work from here and do all of my memo writing and do everything else from right here. I'm losing exercise that I badly need.
Right, but I mean, it's almost like we're sitting at space capsules sometimes.
True.
Yeah.
True. So even though we have windows, we're somewhat isolated from the world behind these screens.
Right.
But I do like it. It's a nice facility.
Well, it's nice to be all together again.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so that's pretty much going to wrap up our tour of the new studios. And as you can see, we're all happy to be here. It's cool. We've got the latest equipment. It's fun. And I'm glad you checked it out. I'm glad you're watching. And I'm even happier that you're listening.